Hola, y'all, que paso. Today I'm about to be showing y'all how to make some real easy, cute chocolate covered strawberries just in time for Valentine's Day. So I'm using these bamboo skewers. I was going to attempt to cut them just in case the stems didn't want to work. I have the Nestle Toll House chocolate chips, Ghirardelli chocolate chips, and then the Ghirardelli vanilla. And then those are crushed Oreos. Basically, to crush them, you can either put them in the blender. You gotta take the cream out of them first, put them in the blender, put them in the bag, smash them up, do whatever. It took a minute, but once you get them crushed, you got them crushed and you're good to go. I ended up using the crushed ones from last time that I made them about a month or so ago. So yeah. So first, you're gonna fill your bowl with some cold water. Don't ask why my water looks like that. Just know it's fine and I'm still alive, okay? So yeah, so you're gonna fill the bowl with some water, not all the way to the top because you're gonna put the strawberries in there. Don't ask me why you putting cold water in there. I feel like that has something to do with the cleaning process, whatever. Just put the cold water in there, okay? So I got the cold water in the bowl. So now I'm going to get some ice. The ice in the cold water is, well, I know the ice for sure is basically to help with the firmness of the strawberries. So yeah, you're going to put some ice cubes in there. I did not feel like putting 25,000 ice cubes in there, so I just put a little bit in there. It still made the water cold, which was the point. Peep the struggle to get the ice out the bag. So yeah, I got my ice cubes in there and we are ready to go. No, we're not, because I looked in there and decided that I wanted to put just a few more ice cubes in there, just because I wanted it to look a certain way, just me being extra. Again, peep me struggling to get the ice out of the freaking bag. So now that the ice is in there, you're ready to go. Have everything set up, have your strawberries. So what you're gonna do first is pick out the strawberries. I went to Kroger and these strawberries ended up looking real nice, red, juicy. The perfect sizes too. There weren't any that was too huge or too small until you got like to the bottom whatever. But yeah, most of the strawberries on the top ended up looking really nice, so I didn't really have to dig through the strawberries too much to find some real perfect ones, because they were pretty much already there. So yeah, just find the strawberries that you want, make sure they look cute, and then go ahead and put them in the bowl of ice water. Okay, so once your strawberries have been sitting in there for a while, you're gonna want to you're gonna need up so much paper towel. So if you are out of paper towel, you're gonna want to get maybe a roll or two. So you're gonna want to start setting them out and only put, I want to say maybe like 4 or 5 strawberries to a paper towel, just because you don't want to really overcrowd them, and you want them all to pretty much dry equally, I guess you can say, and actually let the water get absorbed in the paper towel as much as possible. So I'm taking some more and grabbing some more strawberries, like I said, just to make sure I'm not crowding the paper towel and letting them all be able to dry, because if your strawberries are not dry, the chocolate will not stick. Do not make that mistake, because then you're gonna have to throw the whole project away. Then you're gonna be real mad, because who's trying to waste strawberries? Exactly, don't waste strawberries. So yeah, just continue to dry them. I just kind of let them sit like that just a little bit while I got all of my other stuff together. So while your strawberries are drying, you're going to put the chocolate chips into the microwave. Put them in there for 30 seconds and then check on them here and there, and then stir them, see how they're looking, and then basically just repeat that process over. So here I am checking on them. They're definitely not ready at 30 seconds. So I'm gonna have to put them back in there. This time I'm gonna put them back in there for 45 seconds, but you really have to be careful, because you don't want to end up with burnt chocolate. So here we are. This is a lot better. So since this is better, I'm about to go ahead and do the vanilla chocolate and get that together. PSA, make sure you use a glass bowl to do this. Make sure you use a glass bowl. Don't use a plastic bowl. So yeah, here I am just getting this together, making sure the chocolate is melted. You want to make sure it's really melted but not burnt, just because you want the chocolate to go on as perfectly as possible. And you don't want it to be like thick and chunky on the strawberries. You can, if that's what you like, but me personally, it just doesn't look smooth like that, and you have a harder time trying to get the chocolate on the strawberry when it's all thick and chunky like that. So I would advise trying to get your chocolate as silky, I guess you could say, as possible. So here I am checking on the white chocolate. Yeah, definitely not ready. You will see that I definitely did burn the white chocolate. This is why I'm telling you, you have to be very careful and patient with this process, because you don't want burned chocolate at all. Luckily, I'm only using the white chocolate for design purposes, because I did end up burning it, so it's okay this time. So this chocolate is ready. I am bringing it over to my station, and next I'm going to get the white chocolate out of the microwave and bring that to the station, and we will be ready to go. So yeah, just continue to mix that up. That's honestly perfect, besides the burntness at the bottom. Yeah, so now we're definitely ready to go, and we're all good. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a strawberry and start dipping it into the chocolate. Just as simple as that. You can find a little technique if you want. I don't really have a technique. I just kind of dip it in there and then drag it along the sides just so I can get the top of the strawberry. And then you are going to want to kind of do what I'm doing with the spoon to the bottom of it, just so it doesn't end up flooding when you put it in the pan. Oh yeah, sorry. So you're going to need a big pan, whatever you want to put them in, along with parchment paper. You have to use the parchment paper so the chocolate does not stick. So make sure you use parchment paper. You're going to have to origami and fold it just a little bit. But yeah, that's important so it does not stick to the pan. So as you see, first one I made, just regular chocolate. You can never go wrong with just regular chocolate. So this is where we start getting a little fancy smancy. So I'm using the white chocolate. Like I said, I only use the white chocolate just because I like the appearance that it can bring to some of the strawberries. But white, just a plain white chocolate covered strawberry, absolutely disgusting. That's pretty sick if you ask me. So I'm making sure that the strawberry is covered as you want, just, you know, up to you and your liking, or whoever you're making it for. If you're making it for Valentine's Day this weekend. So now I'm dragging it in the crushed Oreos and making sure all of that white chocolate is covered. So y'all, basically I took out all the cream from the Oreos, put it in a separate bowl. Do what you please. If you want to eat it, fine. That's kind of nasty too. But yeah, so I did that and I tried to blend it, but because I had one of those food processors, it didn't really blend how I wanted to. So I kind of had to do that and then put it in a Ziploc bag and like smash it and crush it up to make it like this. I'm pretty sure if you go to some type of like Sam's Club or Costco, they might possibly have like it already crushed like that. But I don't know, you would really have to look it up. So what you see me doing now is just going and popping chocolate back in the microwave, just because it just still wasn't the consistency that I wanted it to be, and it was a little thick. So I went ahead and popped it in the microwave for 30 more seconds, just to get it to how I want to, and you'll pretty much see me do that along in the video. You can keep doing that, it's no big deal, as long as the chocolate is how you want it to be, and as long as it's going to make your job easier. Whatever makes this process easier is what you want to do. So yeah, now the chocolate is a lot better and it is the consistency that I want it to be. So now we're back in business. So I'm taking another strawberry and getting it ready. Doing another chocolate one. You can really do these, you know, chocolate covered strawberries however you want to. You can go ahead and put the chocolate in nuts. You can dip it in chocolate chips. That's what I did, and that's what I should have done this time. I just forgot that I did that before. It was actually really good. They're all pretty much good if you ask me. But yeah, you can do nuts. You can even do the nasty sick vanilla Oreos and do the same thing with that, just like I did with the chocolate Oreos. So here is where we start getting a little cute and fancy with the designs. So yeah, make sure, like I said, that you get that excess off, just so it doesn't end up flooding the chocolate covered strawberries when you put it in the pan. So here I am, just going back and forth with the vanilla chocolate, white chocolate, vanilla chocolate, whatever you want to call it, and making it real pretty. Basically, like I said, just do it however you want it to. As long as it looks cute, that's all that matters. For this one, I'm really just, you know, going over it and putting little lines on it, and I really feel like it looks pretty like that, especially like I said with the white chocolate, and that's solely the purpose of the white chocolate. Also, if you would like to cut the stems off, you can. I just feel like the stems make it look prettier, so I just leave my stems on there because I like the look to it. And also, you might want to get toothpicks. It really just depends. Just pray that you can find some good strawberries, because it is very likely that the stems will break and then you will have to use some toothpicks. But sometimes the toothpicks don't really work that much either, because they kind of slide right off of the strawberries, so you got to kind of be strategic on how you put them in the strawberries, if that makes sense. So now you kind of see what I mean when I said I kind of burnt the white chocolate, because you see the little lumps that's in there, but it's okay, you can just kind of smooth them out, and it'll be fine. So now I'm going to show you guys how to get real cute with it and how I got the real pretty designs. So you're doing the same thing that you did before with that last strawberry, but here's the trick. So once you got all your little lines on there how you want it to, you're going to go ahead and get a toothpick. Okay, that's really why you need toothpicks too. And just, you see how I'm dragging it? So drag it however you want. Drag it up, drag it down. You can do them all up, you can do them all down, but basically just drag them like that. And when you're dragging them, it's going to make that real pretty design. And make sure that you're not sticking the toothpick in it to where it like kind of creates a indentation in it, if that makes sense. But just drag it along the chocolate to where you're dragging those lines down, and that's how the design gets really pretty. You can switch it up and do the chocolate on vanilla chocolate, however, do the designs however you want, as long as it look pretty. That's the goal. See, as you see here, because I didn't do what I did with the spoon, the strawberry ended up flooding just a little bit, but it's okay. So I'm about to just speed the rest of this up because it's repetitive. Like I said, do the strawberries how you want, just make them look cute. Okay, so y'all, here I am down to my last strawberry. Like I said, this is a pretty repetitive process. Just, it's all up to you how you want the strawberries to look and what you want to put on them. So yeah, this is the last strawberry that I'm making. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope your significant other enjoys them, you enjoy them, whatever. Here's the finishing product. You're just going to want to pop them in the fridge for a few hours or overnight. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.